Dave and I have argued a lot about the Kimbo Ken Shamrock fight. He hates the fight. He thinks it's ridiculous. Dave, explain your case.
Basically, I don't think Ken Shamrock should be allowed in the ring. He's got 5 straight first-round knockout losses, and he's in his 40s. Guy should not be licensed to fight. As for Kimbo, I don't think he's got any talent, but if he does, let him at least fight guys who are not quite of that age and on knockout losses.
And my argument would be that you're right. Shamrock shouldn't be in against a real mixed martial artist, which Kimbo is not. So it's actually a good matchup. Jay?
I'm a fan, man. I want to see it.
I want to see it, yeah.
Kimbo, he's new to the game, but, he's been fighting a long time, different style fighting, street fighting and stuff like that. So, but, he changed his life for the better. I can't say anything bad about the guy. I changed my life, too, to get in this sport. So,
yeah.
Well, I guess my biggest beef is this. I don't mind the fight taking place, but it's the main event on free broadcast TV. That to me is screwing up. It basically is screwing a lot of guys who put their heart and soul into this and are way more qualified to be on. They're just, glorifying something to get some ratings. I understand it from a business standpoint, but I don't like it.
Unfortunately, that's part of the business. There's a lot of guys talented out there. Very more talented than Kimbo, and they don't get that shot. But it's marketing too. That sells ratings. Kimbo, he alone on YouTube he has over 1 million hits. So
wow.
They want to put butts in the seat and sell tickets.
Yeah. Actually, to put it in perspective, he's got, between all his videos, he's probably got 25 million hits. That's how sick the numbers are. Now his wins over, Afro Puff and I forget all the other guys, Chico, and not exactly the most impressive fight. My favorite video is the backyard video when he actually just lets a guy punch him right in the face, takes it, and then the guy's just like, "Chill out, man, chill out. Let's take a break." And the guy's like, "No."
I think this is a good question.
We'll judge that. Go ahead.
They can keep lining him up against guys he can probably get by. For what happens? What happens when he gets beat? What impact does it have on the sport at that point? Because the first time he faces anybody who's got skills, he's toast.
Well, it's not going to have a big impact on the sport. That's only one organization. That's Elite XC. There's UFC, there's Affliction, and the real hardcore fans know talent-wise who's who. So it might be a big impact for Elite XC and him maybe, but still in all, they have a lot of talent in Elite XC other than Kimbo. They have, Jake Shields, Gina Carano. So, I don't think it'll really phase them that much.
Fair enough.
So what do you think is going to happen in the fight?
Yeah.
Can get him to the ground?
He might get him to the ground. It's all about if Ken prepared himself, if he's determined in this fight. Like you said, he's lost a couple fights in a row. We'll see if he still has that drive to be in there. Once you get in there, he might just be in there for the paycheck. Nobody knows until the fight comes that day. But, hopefully he's, he has that drive to come back and he sees something in Kimbo and he thinks he could beat him and he trained hard. I know Kimbo's training hard.
Yeah.
He might not be on the skill set of the heavyweights, top 10, maybe not even top 20, but I know he trains hard. And the guy definitely changed his life to be a professional athlete, and he comes from a street fighting background, so that's what kind of I did, not street fighting but other ways, so I can't really knock the guy for that.
I'm sure not knocking on that. This guy apparently had a possible career as a football player, and then the hurricane basically changed his whole life.
I hear what you're saying though. All the hype around him, it's too early for that. They should take baby steps with him, and they shouldn't put him on the forefront like they're doing, and but time will tell.
Nothing personal to him at all.
I know.
Make all you can make and enjoy yourself. That's great.
I agree, with the situation that a lot of other guys out there that should be getting more press or the spotlight that's on him. It should be on them because they deserve it. They've been around the sport and the game for a long time, and it just hasn't happened. But that's where it all goes back to, the dark side of the sport, man. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business.
That's Hieron. He's from Extreme Couture, top level one.